Whoa, 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 whoa. Nathan, come on out here. Come on out. You know, I have no doubt that this Range Rover could go over this, but look at it. Look at what we're facing right now. Nathan, you know what one of the most popular comments we get is?
Where did you go off-road? What trail did you take? How did you get there?
That's exactly right. So today we want to do something very different. We wanted to show you a trail that you can go on.
That's right. We want to take two vehicles that represent TFL truck and TFL car and go off-road and find a new trail for ourselves, but also to find one for you.
Because right behind us is what?
That's the I-70.
That's the I-70. That's where you guys go skiing. And right there is Georgetown. And we are on what's called the Saxon Trail, which is a 6-mile trail that's just spectacular, I've heard.
We're about to find out everything about this trail, and we're about to blaze it. This vehicle, when you come up to a difficult ledge, you actually have to put your foot in it and really get the whole system to start thinking about what needs power to get over it. So it works with the 9-speed transmission, it works with traction control, it works with the ABS system. And it works. It simply works. This will not handle the Rubicon Trail, no. Other Range Rover, Land Rover products, no problem. Or most of them, I should say. This vehicle, on this type of terrain, which is rocky and a little too much for your average Honda Civic, not having a problem with. This is a really good place to test out minor articulation, not heavy articulation. Although there are a few rocks that are small boulders that you could go over if you choose to steer towards it and, you know, see how much twist you can get. I can tell you not a whole lot from this vehicle. It is primarily built for the street, and it can do some of this. What we have here is a 2015 Range Rover Evoque, and it is perfect for TFL car to take up the trail. This vehicle has a 240 horsepower, 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that's hooked up to a 9-speed automatic transmission going all 4 wheels. Obviously, it's a Rover, and it puts out 250 pound-feet of torque. Now, for those of you who want to see the Toyota go off-road, go to truck, because it is basically a truck, solid rear axle, frames, stuff like that. But this is basically a car that can kind of go off-road. In fact, this is one of the better crossover-based vehicles that can do some off-roading.
Impression of the Range Rover when we go off-road is that the 4Runner will stomp across these boulders, while in this Evoque I have to tiptoe across the boulders. Now that doesn't mean it can't go over boulders and it can't go down this trail. It can, and it does it with heart and with grace and with ease. But the 4Runner just does it with much more swagger. It's a much more burly chested vehicle for going off-road. This feels like they've engineered a lot of ability into it, but the electronics are doing it, not necessarily the chassis and the suspension. So yeah, I feel more comfortable in the 4Runner. And the other reason is you sit up much higher. You have a much more commanding view of where you're going. You can place your wheels and tires in a much better place. It's just a truck versus a car. Hey Nathan, which of these do you think looks better?
Oh, this one, because it reminds me of Victoria Beckham, and it doesn't have a fake hood scoop.
All right, let me explain that. Victoria Beckham was the model that they used, or spokesperson, to introduce this way back when this was first new. You know, when this first came out, I didn't like the front end, but now I really like it. It's grown on me.
You know, it looks a lot like the brand new Toyota Tacoma as well, and it's not bad looking per se, but I don't know, there's something sleek and sexy and warm and shapely, and forget that soccer guy she's married to, man. I just, sorry. Try to guess what the PR people at Range Rover, had in mind for competition, direct competition for this vehicle. Just try to guess. Wrong. The Audi TT. Yep. They wanted this to compete directly with it. Go figure.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nathan, come on out here. Come on out. You know, I have no doubt that this Range Rover could go over this, but look at it. Look at what we're facing right now.
Yeah, that's a foot right there. And then I would scratch the bottom right there. You know, at the end of the day, this is still a car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not high enough. It doesn't have a beefy undercarriage, and I really don't want to scratch it. Folks, the bottom line is that we are paid to test vehicles so you can see them. If I destroy this, none of you are going to see anything.
Yeah, and you know what? This is a $50,000 car. It doesn't belong to us. We can't go to the right of it because there's a big boulder there.
Yeah.
We can't go up this.
There's no way we can go up that.
There's no way to go, and the only way we can go up is this, and it's going to damage the car, and, you know, that's not what we do here. You're going up over it. Nice. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Nice and slow. Now it's about to drop, so really slow, really slow. You may hit that rail. Nice. That wheel's just going right in there. Okay, straight back, straight back. You're good, you're good. Straight back. Keep going. Now it's going to drop again. Slow, 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 slow. This is where you might hit underneath here. Hey, right here. Right there. Is it going to hit? You're going to hit. Barely. Just barely. Okay. Like this much, dude. Keep going. Straight back, straight back. Okay, one more wheel on top of it. You're going great. Nice work. Straight back. Now you're going to go up with the front wheels. Oh, straight the other way. Or just go straight back.
Okay, it made it halfway up, and that's not too bad considering how big the rocks are. But once you go a foot or 2 feet, forget it. You might as well get a real Range Rover, a Land Rover, or a Toyota 4Runner. And if you want to see TFL Trucks Toyota 4Runner go up this hill with Roman and I, click here. See you guys.
You know, the great thing about Colorado is if you go to a website called Trail Damage, which you can see all these trails, we've got by far the most off-road trails out of pretty much all states, including California, Arizona, even Utah. Pretty much in Colorado, everywhere where there's a road or a highway, it'll turn into a regular road, which will then turn into a dirt road, which will then turn into a double track, which will then turn into a single track, which will end at a mine. Back at the turn of the century, people must have been like ants just swarming these mountains looking for gold. So my immediate impression of the Evoque is that while the 4Runner will just blast over these rocks, this tiptoes over them.